All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Monday. We apologize for not being on last night, but we were just beat after everything that happened on Saturday, and then I had to paint Gracie's room Sunday afternoon. I was just tired, and I said, we'll just not do games today. But we're back as we continue with Week 12 of our current sim season, and we have a rematch of last season's NFC divisional playoff game between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams. The Bears won the NFC Central last season, and the Rams won the NFC West last season. But this season, it's a different story. Both teams are struggling. Both teams are 4-7 coming in. Both teams are basically in a must-win situation. They pretty much have to win this game to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. The loser of this game would not be eliminated, but they would be very, very close. Let's take a look at the standings. Evil Dead is 88-64. He's back up to 24 games, over 500. Our goal is to get Evil Dead to 30 games, over 500. I'm sorry, Misty? He's catching up with Misty, who's a million, over 500, she says. I don't know where she gets that stat, but that's what she says. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I am curious as to who Evil Dead takes in this one. Let's head out to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum for this one. Bears, Rams here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into the LA Memorial Coliseum, Los Angeles, California. It's the Bears and the Rams. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports on an absolutely gorgeous day in Southern California. Game time temperature 73 degrees. Evil Dead's got the Rams in this one. Good to see Evil Dead. If Evil Dead gets this one right, he'd be 25 games over. Bears will get the ball first. Run away live from Los Angeles. From the 2-yard line, Montgomery brings it back over the 20, 25, and Adam Montgomery brings it out to the 29-yard line in his second year out of San Diego State. Bears get the ball first, led by their starting quarterback, Jason Plunkett, in his 11th year out of Army. This is a rematch of the NFC divisional playoff from last season that the Rams won. 2 division winners from last season. But so far this season, that's not the case. The Bears are 4-7 and the Rams are 4-7, both struggling. Both teams a must-win situation here today. First and 10 from the 29-yard line. Plunkett under center. Seacrest in motion. Plunkett draws back, throws, caught by Seacrest. A gain of 4 yards out to the 33-yard line. Here's the Bears offense. Up front, Brown, Mason, Vincent, Sherman, and O'Neal. And then it's Seacrest, Sparks, McNeil, Merrill, and Dominique. A gain of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and 6 for Chicago at their own 33-yard line. On a beautiful day here in SoCal, Southern California. 3 receivers to the near side. Plunkett in the shotgun. 2nd and 6. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws. Caught by Seacrest. Out to the 39. And that'll be a gain of 6, just enough for the first down. Robert Seacrest in his 9th year out of Memphis. Dante Jones on the tackle. the 8th-year defensive back out of Princeton, the Ivy Leaguer. Opening drive of the ball game here live from Los Angeles. First and 10 from the 39. Bears come out 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back, throws, coming across Montgomery, out to the 48. And that'll be a gain of 9. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Adam Montgomery in his 2nd year out of San Diego State. And the Bears have worked it out to their own 48-yard line. On 2nd down, Bears come out 4 wide. Plunkett under center. Plunkett hands off to McNeil. And Leon McNeil, 3 yards across midfield to the Ram 49-yard line. And that'll be another Chicago first down. The 6th year back out of Missouri, Leon McNeil. First down, Chicago. Dub Bears. What's really confusing for the Bears this season is basically almost an identical roster from last year, but they're not doing very well. Plunkett in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Plunkett looking, throws, caught by Seacrest, and Robert Seacrest out to the 43. A gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd and 4. Now the Rams had more player movement during the offseason than the Bears did. And the Rams have fallen off at 4 and 7. Rams got to the Super Bowl last season, lost to the Ravens. But they're off to a 4 and 7 start. 2nd and 4 from the 43. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett back. Plunkett throws outside, caught by Alex Dominique out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 7, and that'll be a Chicago first down. Dominique in his 10th year out of Bethune-Cookman. 5:16 and counting. Here in the first quarter, we're still on the opening drive. No score. Here live from Los Angeles. Coming up to make the tackle, number 26, Kevin Taylor, the 4th-year defensive back out of Pittsburgh. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Plunkett under center. Plunkett fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws downfield, and it's tipped incomplete. Broken up by Bob Sullivan, the linebacker. Here's the Rams defense. They play a 3-4. Jamison, Boone, and Smith up front. Linebackers, Garrison, Benson, Sullivan, and Gray. And now the secondary, Jones, Barry, Xavier, and Taylor. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. Still the opening drive of the game. The Bears have worked it all the way down to the Ram 36. 2nd and 10, 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. Throws downfield, caught by Dominic. As he gets thrown down, incomplete. He dropped it. It was broken up by number 25, Brent Xavier, the 2nd-year safety out of Indiana. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Bears at the Ram 36-yard line. Bears come out 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. Throws deep. Caught by Montgomery, down to the 12-yard line. A 24-yard gain by Adam Montgomery. Another Bears first down. Man, what an opening drive by Chicago. On the tackle, number 34 for the Rams, that's Richard Berry, the 5th-year safety out of Wisconsin. We were supposed to be on last night, but I was just too exhausted. So we're back on today. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line, 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Stewart in motion. Plunkett to Sparks, and Gavin Sparks driving forward down to the 9-yard line. A gain of 3 to be 2nd and 7. As we're coming up on 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. This drive has taken up half the quarter. Plunkett under center on 2nd and 7. Plunkett hands off to McNeil, and Leon McNeil makes his way to the 8-yard line to get gain of a yard. Brant Xavier came up and made the tackle. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6. 3:35 and counting here in the first quarter. And now the Bears come out. Plunkett under center. Plunkett looking. Plunkett in trouble. Gets sacked back at the 9-yard line. On the sack, number 91, Ray Thomas, the 12th year defensive tackle out of South Florida. And that's going to bring up 4th down. This may be a long drive, but the Bears are going to have to settle for a field goal. Zach Jones will come on in his 18th year out of Penn State. Jones, all 18 years with the Bears, too. He's been around a while. You don't usually see a kicker last that long. This will be from 26 yards to get the Bears on the board first. Kick is up, and it's good. Bears take a 3-0 lead. 2:55 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from the Coliseum in Los Angeles. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-7 Bears, the 4-7 Rams. Warming up, that's Matthew Sinclair for the Rams, number 15. So the Rams will finally get the ball for the first time, down 3-0 with 2:55 left in the first quarter. The punter, Chip Whitney, will kick off, the rookie out of Troy. He's the highest rated punter in Madden 25, or college football 25. There's the kickoff from the goal line. Lovett over the 10, 15, 20. And Dominic Lovett out to the 26-yard line. Lovett, the rookie out of Georgia. First down, Rams. Matthew Sinclair, in his 5th year out of Tennessee, will come out to lead the Rams offense. He spent 2 years with the Chiefs, now in his 3rd year with the Rams. Led the Rams to the Super Bowl last season, but they lost to the Ravens. And both teams are floundering this season. They're both 4-7. For the Bears, 4-7 puts them in last place in the NFC Central. For the Rams, 4-7 puts them in 3rd place in the NFC West. Still not good to be 4-7. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Sinclair to McCutcheon, and Lawrence McCutcheon up the middle, and McCutcheon out to the 40-yard line. The 2nd year back out of Tennessee. 14 yards and a Ram first down. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead here on this Monday. Misty's here. Week 12 of our current NFL season. It's a 16-week season. Every team plays 16 games in 16 weeks. No buys. 1st and 10, Sinclair throws, caught by Royal, and James Royal out to the 49, a gain of 9. And that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Royal, the 12th year receiver out of North Carolina, the former Brown. Spent 10 years, make that 11. Spent 11 years with the Browns. And now in his first season with the Rams. 2nd and 1 for the 49, under 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Rams come out in the offset eye. Sinclair to McCutcheon again. Picks up the first down. Out to the 46. That'll be a gain of 5, first down Rams. On the tackle for the Bears, Terry Stewart, the 5th-year linebacker out of UNLV. Rams now in Chicago territory. On 1st and 10 from the Chicago 46-yard line. Rams come out. Rams come out in the eye. Sinclair to McCutcheon again, right up the middle, and McCutcheon out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3. Well, the Bears had a long opening drive, and they got a field goal out of it. And now the Rams are methodically moving it down the field. 1:10 and counting. Here in the first quarter, Bears up 3-0. Good crowd here on this Monday night. I appreciate it. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Throws near side, caught by Harold Jackson. Out to the 33, a gain of 6. The 2nd-year receiver out of California, Berkeley, Harold Jackson. And that'll be a Ram first down, a gain of 6. On the tackle, number 28, David Harrelson, the 10th-year safety out of Oregon State. First and 10 Rams at the Bear 33, 35 seconds left and counting here in the first quarter. 4 wide for the Rams.
Let's go. Green 39.
Sinclair fakes the handoff, throws deep down the middle, wide open. Barnett down to the 3. Bryce Barnett, the tight end, in his 5th year out of Marshall. 30 yards, first and goal Rams at the 3-yard line. McMullen finally made the tackle for the Bears. Stephen McMullen, the 3rd-year safety out of Oregon. But a nice catch by Bryce Barnett in his 5th year out of Marshall, the tight end. Will they get the playoff in time? We're down to 7 seconds left in the quarter. First and goal Rams from the 3-yard line. They do not. At the end of 1, Bears lead at 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Coliseum in Los Angeles. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-7 Bears, the 4-7 Rams. Bears lead at 3-0 as we start the second quarter. But it's first and goal for the Rams at the Chicago 3-yard line. A chance for the Rams now to take the lead. Rams come out 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair to Wallace, and Sean Wallace gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. The former Charger in his 8th year out of Ohio State. On the tackle there, number 58 for the Bears, as Corey Walters, in his 11th year out of Tulsa. Second and goal from the 3-yard line now for the Rams. Everybody in tight this time. Sinclair under center. Jackson in motion. Sinclair to McCutcheon, and McCutcheon will lose a yard back to the 4-yard line. On the tackle that time, number 55, that's Terry Stewart, the linebacker. It's hard to run up the middle on the Bears, especially in the red zone like this. It'll be third and goal for the Rams at the Chicago 4. Bears lead at 3-0. Rams come out. Sinclair under center.
Let's go.
Sinclair looking. Sinclair throws. Jackson, touchdown. Rams, a 4-yard touchdown catch by Harold Jackson. And the Rams take a 6-3 lead. Nice drive by Los Angeles. Kapow, Evil Dead says. Evil Dead took the Rams in this one. Lucas Ewing for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. Rams lead at 7-3, 6:59 left here in the first half. Live from the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, Los Angeles, California. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. I like the Coliseum. Nothing against SoFi, but there's a lot of history here. And now Thomas Spears will kick off for the Rams, leading 7-6. Just under 7 minutes left in the half. Excuse me. Spears will kick off. A yard deep, McNeil brings it out over the 15-20. And Leon McNeil out to the 24-yard line. And that's where Chicago will have it, 1st and 10. Misty says she's for the Rams. She says they're purple and gold. They're blue and gold, Misty. They're not purple. They're blue. In the sun, though, with those gold numbers, it kind of makes it look a little bit purple, but they're blue. 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 24-yard line. Both teams trying to keep their very slim NFC playoff hopes alive. Plunkett in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Plunkett to Sparks, and Gavin Sparks just motoring forward out to the 35-yard line, a gain of 11. Sparks in his 3rd year out of New Mexico State. 1st down, Chicago. What is New Mexico State? The Lobos? I think they're the Lobos. First and 10 for Chicago. At their own 35. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Merrill in motion. Plunkett hands off to Sparks again. Gavin Sparks picks up 5. Brant Xavier made the tackle, the safety. And that'll bring up 2nd and 5. Out to their own 40-yard line as we're coming up on 6 minutes left in the first half. 4 wide for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun, 2nd and 5. Plunkett hands off to Sparks. And Gavin Sparks out to the 42. A gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3. On the tackle that time, number 55, Randy Garrison, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Oregon State. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 42-yard line. Big 3rd down for Chicago, trailing 7-3. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett to McNeil, gets the 1st down. And McNeil's out to the 47, a gain of 5. 1st down, the Bears at their own 47-yard line. Who do they play next week? In week number 13. Let's find out. Let me scroll down here and look at the schedule. The Rams play at Green Bay next week. And Chicago will host Miami. The Dolphins, who have won 2 in a row, will head into Soldier Field next week. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. 4 wide. Plunkett hands off to McNeil. He gets blown up in the backfield. Garrison comes in and just blows him up. A loss of 3. Randy Garrison. And that'll bring up 2nd and 13 for the Bears. Leon McNeil, the 6th-year back out of Missouri, losing 3 yards on that one. 4:45 and counting here in the first half. On 2nd and 13, Chicago comes out 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett to Sparks up the middle, and Sparks gets 2 yards before being planted by Will Boone, the 9th-year defensive tackle out of Louisiana Monroe. Excuse me. It'll be 3rd and 12 from the 46-yard line. On 3rd down, 4 wide for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back, throws, and is caught by Merrill. A perfect pass by Plunkett to Sean Merrill, the tight end, in his 10th year out of Arizona State. 29 yards. First down, the Bears into Ram territory. Rams are up 7-3. Bears are moving. 3:50 and counting here in the first half. 1st and 10 for the Bears at the Ram 25. Chicago trying to retake the lead. 4 wide, Plunkett under center. Plunkett to McNeil, and McNeil's going nowhere. He'll lose 3 yards. Dante Jones came up in his 8th year out of Princeton. A 2-yard loss will be 2nd and 12. It'll be 2nd and 12 back at the 28-yard line. 3:20 and counting. Bears come out with 3 to the far side. Plunkett in the shotgun.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green.
Plunkett hands off to Sparks. And Sparks makes his way out to the 21, a gain of 7. Make it a gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 6. Santonio Benson on the tackle. In his 2nd year out of Tennessee, the linebacker. He's actually a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 6 at the 21-yard line. 4 wide for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun. Big 3rd down.
Here we go.
Plunkett drops back. Steps up, throws, caught by Sparks. Down to the 11. A gain of 10. And that'll be a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the Ram 11-yard line. Gavin Sparks. Rashard Berry made the tackle, the safety, in his 5th year out of Wisconsin. Great crowd here tonight here at Jammin' Sports. I appreciate it. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett drops back. Plunkett throws near side. Stewart can't hold on. He was looking for the tight end. He was looking for A.C. Stewart, the 3rd-year tight end out of Florida. Breaking up the pass, Dante Jones, the defensive back. Nice play by Jones. 2nd and 10 for the Bears at the Ram 11. Chicago in the I formation. Plunkett, play action. Plunkett scrambling. He's going to take off. And Plunkett slides down at the 4. That'll be a gain of 7 yards. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Rams up 7-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Coliseum in Los Angeles, Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. Rams lead the Bears 7-3. 2 minutes left in the first half. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Bears at the Ram 4-yard line. The Bears can pick up a first down at the 1-yard line. Rams up 7-3. And now the Bears come out. 4 wide, but they're all in tight. Plunkett under center. Plunkett drops back, throws outside to Merrill, and Merrill's in for the touchdown. A 4-yard touchdown catch by the tight end, Sean Merrill. And the Bears retake the lead 9-7. Nice drive by Chicago. There's only been 3 drives this game. They've all been long. The first drive by the Bears got a field goal. Then the Rams had a really long drive, got a touchdown. And now the Bears, another long drive, and they get a touchdown. I mean, these have been long drives. That have eaten up the first half. And now Zach Jones for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Bears lead at 10-7, 1:57 left here in the first half. The Rams will get the ball first in the second half. Here's a chance for the Rams to get a twofer if they can score right before half and then score right after the half. Both teams have 3 timeouts. Want to give you a heads up. We're only doing one game tonight. I've got some stuff I have to take care of. We'll come back with a doubleheader tomorrow. We'll be on a half hour late again tomorrow. We'll be on at 8:30 Eastern tomorrow. But we'll have a doubleheader for you tomorrow. We'll wrap up week 12 tomorrow. There's the kick. From the 3-yard line, Lovett over the 15, 20, 25. And Dominic Lovett out to the 29-yard line. At 8:30 Eastern tomorrow, we'll have the Chiefs and the Broncos. That'll be the Sunday night game. And then we'll have the Raiders and the 49ers. And that'll be the Monday night game. That'll be tomorrow night. Misty says she'll do a second game for you tonight. She'll put Spyro the Dragon in the PS5 and she'll play that for y'all. We still have that game around here somewhere, don't we? I don't remember. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Matthew Sinclair back to throw. Sinclair throws deep down the near sideline. Royal gets upended at the last second. Breaking up the pass, Isaac Hopkins, the 4th-year defensive back out of Texas. I thought Royal might come down with that. Incomplete to bring up 2nd and 10. Bears lead at 10-7 with 1:47 left in the half. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun.
Here we go now. Blue landing.
Sinclair looking, throws. Caught by Barnett. No, incomplete. Broken up by number 58, the linebacker, Corey Walters, an 11th year out of Tulsa. Misty wants me to remind everybody that Sunday is Mother's Day. 3rd and 10 for the 29. Big 3rd down for the Rams here as they come out in the I formation. Sinclair under center. Jackson in motion. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon is going to lose 2 yards back to the 27. And the Bears take a timeout. They want the ball back before halftime. It'll be 4th and 12. Normally during the week, I'm on at 8 o'clock Eastern. But let me also give you just a heads up. All this week, I'll be on at 8:30. Okay, there's something going on at the station. That keeps me there a little bit longer this week. We have what we call senior salutes. We salute the graduating seniors and stuff. And normally I'm off at 6 Central Time. But they run long. Spears gets the punt away. From the 15, Montgomery brings it back. And Adam Montgomery out to the 31-yard line. And that's where Chicago will have it, 1st and 10. So for the remainder of this week, I'll be on at 8:30 Eastern. And then next week, we're back to 8 o'clock. If I don't have to work during the week, I like to be on at 7 o'clock Eastern. First and 10 from the 31-yard line. 1:31 left. There's time for the Bears to score again. They come out 4 wide. Plunkett under center. The Bears still have 2 timeouts. Plunkett, a draw play to McNeil. That doesn't go far. McNeil only gets 4 yards out to the 35-yard line. Make it a 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7. Bob Sullivan, the former Redskin, on the tackle in his 11th year out of Oregon State. I love these Rams uniforms. These Bears uniforms are good too. 2nd and 7 from the 35. Plunkett drops back. Plunkett throws. Caught by Seacrest. And Robert Seacrest out to the 39. A gain of 4 more. The Bears take a timeout. It'll be 3rd and 2, 57 seconds left. I've always liked the Bears uniforms. They're classic. I mean, the regular uniforms. I don't like the stupid not the throwbacks, but the alternates. And I don't like the orange tops or the orange helmet. I mean, their look is so classic. I don't like the alternate uniforms, period, to begin with. It's a gimmick. And the game's good enough where you don't need gimmicks. 3rd and 2 from the 39-yard line. 4 wide for Chicago. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Throws. Caught by Sparks. And Gavin Sparks out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 3, and that'll be a first down for the Bears. However, they're at their own 42. They're not even taking a timeout. Next season in the real NFL, they're going to be adding even more alternate uniforms. They're called rivalry uniforms, something that Nike has come up with. I think this uniform thing is getting out of hand. It really is. 1st and 10 for the 42-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett rolls out, throws deep. Down the sideline, and it's underthrown. Nearly picked off by Kevin Taylor, the 4th-year defensive back out of Pittsburgh. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They were looking for Alex Dominique. When you turn on a football game, if you're watching the NFL, when you turn on a game, you should be able to know who's playing just by in the first 2 seconds. But because of all these uniforms, you have to look at the scorebug to see who's playing. It's stupid. 2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett back. Plunkett rolls out. And Plunkett just has to throw it away. He was pressured. It'll be 3rd and 10. When I was growing up in the 70s and the 80s, a team had 2 uniforms. A home uniform and a road uniform. That was it. And that's all you needed. You turned on the tube, you knew who was playing. 3rd and 10 from the 42-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back, throws outside, caught by Sparks. And Sparks out to the 43, a gain of a yard. And now the Rams take a timeout with 11 seconds left. They want to set up a return, I guess. The NFL and the teams have lost their identity with all these uniform combinations and stuff. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. You can call me old school. You can call me a buzzkill. I don't care. But I hate it. I absolutely do. It's nothing more than a money grab. Chip Whitney back to punt. Gets the punt away. Inside the 10. Nice punt. It'll be downed at the 7-yard line. And that's where the Rams will take over with 4 seconds left here in the first half. Misty has said goodnight at 8:06 Central Time. Misty has to get up early. She'll be working at the middle school tomorrow, won't you? She's been working at the elementary school for the past couple of weeks, right? Misty's pretty much on call. She goes wherever they need her. Mostly it's the elementary or middle school. Sinclair will take a knee. And we go to halftime. Halftime score, Chicago 10, the Rams 7. Here at Gem Sports. And welcome back to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, Los Angeles, California, Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-7 Bears, the 4-7 Rams. The Bears lead it 10-7. Both teams fighting for their playoff lives. The loser of this game, while not officially eliminated, might as well be. The loser of this game is going to be 4-8, and I don't see an 8-8 team making the playoffs in the NFC or even in the AFC for that matter. They would mathematically be, but they'd be very close. Rams will get the second half kickoff down by 3. It'll be fielded by Biggs at the 5 over the 20-25. Jackson Biggs makes his way out to about the 34, but a flag is down. This one may be coming back.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
It's on the Rams. On Randy Fields. Block in the back.
Automatic first down.
So the Rams will take over now at their own 24-yard line. Bears lead it 10-7 here in the third quarter. Chance for the Rams now to take the lead. Rams come out 4 wide. Sinclair under center.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Sinclair hands off to McCutcheon. Makes a move inside. And only picks up 2 yards out to the 26. Miller on the tackle, the linebacker. That's number 59. That's Dante Miller in his third year out of Columbia. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 26-yard line. 26-yard line. Columbia University is in New York. It's a Ivy League school. 4 wide on 2nd and 8. Sinclair under center. Sinclair looking, throws, caught by Royal. Out to the 32, a gain of 6. Make it a gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 1. James Royal out to the Ram 32-yard line. McMullen on the tackle for the Bears. Stephen McMullen, the safety. 3rd and 1 for the Rams. 3 wide at their own 32. Sinclair under center. Sinclair looking, throws, and he threw it behind his receiver. Incomplete. He was looking for Bryce Barnett, the tight end. He threw it behind him, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Rams are going to have to punt. The Rams go 3 and out on their first drive of the second half. It's not what the Rams wanted. And now they'll have to punt. Thomas Spears will come on, the 14th year punter out of SMU. Spears gets the punt away. And that's going to be into the end zone. Touchback. And Chicago will take over their own 20-yard line with 6:48 left here in the third quarter. Once again, just one game tonight. I apologize for that, but I've got stuff I've got to do. And then tomorrow, we'll have a doubleheader, 8:30 Eastern. It'll be the Chiefs and the Broncos, and that'll be followed by the Raiders and the 49ers. We'll wrap up Week 12 tomorrow. We'll start Week 13 on Wednesday. The first game of Week 13, by the way, is Tampa Bay and Minnesota. 1st and 10 from the 20. Plunkett fakes the handoff, rolls out. Plunkett throws deep. Way deep. It's underthrown, and it should have been picked off. A flag is down. And that was a late flag. That better not be pass interference. Oh, my gosh.
Defense.
They're calling pass interference on the Rams. Rashard Berry, I didn't see it.
Automatic first down.
I'm watching the replay on my laptop, and I still don't see it. That's ticky-tack. And it's going to be Bears ball at the 23-yard line. The laptop I monitor with is like about a 10-second delay. 1st and 10 from the Ram 23. Plunkett under center. Plunkett to McNeil. And Leon McNeil out to the 20-yard line. A gain of 2 to be 2nd and 8. I do believe the Rams got hosed on that one. The ball was underthrown. I don't even see how it could have been pass interference. On 2nd and 8 from the 20-yard line. Bears come out in the offset eye. Plunkett under center. Plunkett to McNeil around the outside, and Leon McNeil turns inside and gets out to the 15. A gain of 5, and that'll bring up 3rd and 2. Officially a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 2. Under 6 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Bears up 10-7. If the Bears get a touchdown, they go up by 2 scores. Big third down here. Bears come out in the I, 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Dominique in motion. Plunkett hands off to McNeil, and that's close to the marker. Let's see if he's got it. I think he does. Yep, a 2-yard gain to the 13-yard line for Leon McNeil. First down, Chicago. The 6th year back out of Missouri. Leon McNeil picks up the first down. Bob Sullivan on the tackle, the former Redskin. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't think either one of these teams are going to make the playoffs, no matter who wins. The winner would have to run the table and finish 9-7 and take their chances. 1st and 10 for the 13-yard line. Plunkett under center. Plunkett to McNeil, and McNeil down to the 10, a gain of 3. Will Boone on the tackle. In his 9th year out of Louisiana Monroe, a gain of 3 to be 2nd and 7 from the 10. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead here with you tonight on this Monday. Misty's here. On 2nd and 7 from the 10, Plunkett under center. Plunkett to Sparks, and Sparks down to the 5. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Randy Garrison on the tackle. Rams trying to hold Chicago to a field goal, keep it a 1-score game. 3rd and 2 from the 5-yard line. Everybody's digging in the I formation. Plunkett to Sparks, and Sparks gets to the 3. I don't know if he's got the first down. No, he comes up a yard shy. A gain of a yard. On the tackle there, number 91, Ray Thomas. It'll be 4th down. The Bears will kick a field goal. Under 4 minutes and counting here in the third quarter. This will be a 20-yard field goal attempt by Zach Jones. It'll put the Bears up by 6. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Bears lead at 13-7. 3:44 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from the LA Coliseum in Los Angeles. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. Well, the Rams defense did their part. They kept it a 1-score game. Bears up by 6. Let's see if the Rams can come back and take the lead now. Chip Whitney will kick off, the rookie punter out of Troy. He is the highest rated punter in college football 25. Chip Whitney out of Troy. There's the kick. From the 4-yard line, Biggs over the 20, 25. Jackson Biggs. Nice return out to the 35-yard line. And that's where the Rams will take over. Jackson Biggs in his 3rd year out of Florida State. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 35. A beautiful day here in Southern California. The last weekend of November on the schedule. 1st and 10 from the 35. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair draws back. Throws. Gets it out to Lovett. Dominic Lovett, 14 yards out to the 49. And that'll be a Ram first down. The rookie out of Georgia, Dominic Lovett. On the tackle there, number 26, Andres Walters, the 7th year defensive back out of Maryland. 3:18 and counting. 1st and 10 for the Rams at their own 49. 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. And I think somebody jumped for Chicago.
Encroachment, defense.
It's on the Bears. Let's see who it was. Joshua Gallows, the defensive end in his 9th year out of Auburn. 5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Rams at the Chicago 46-yard line. So the Rams are now in Bears territory with 3:09 left to play here in the third quarter. Bears up 13-7. Rams trying to take the lead on this drive. Rams come out from the Chicago 46 in the I formation. Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And Lawrence McCutcheon makes his way out to the 35. A gain of 9 and a Ram first down. The second year back out of Tennessee, Lawrence McCutcheon. On the tackle that time, number 56, Russell Smith, the former Raider, in his 13th year out of Alabama. Russell Smith, he spent 12 years with the Raiders. Now in his first year with the Bears. Raiders let him go. 1st and 10 from the Chicago 35. The Rams come out in the offset I. 1st and 10. Sinclair draws back. Sinclair throws, dumps it off to Bertelsen. And Jim Bertelsen, the fullback, down to the 29. That'll be a gain of 6. He's 2nd and 4. Bertelsen in his 2nd year out of Syracuse. .222 and counting here in the third quarter. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Rams at the Chicago 29. This time, everybody in tight. Single back. Sinclair fakes the handoff. Throws. Caught by Bryce Barnett down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 17 for the big tight end. In his 5th year out of Marshall, 1st down, Rams. Dante Miller, the linebacker, making the tackle for Chicago. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams. Just outside the 10-yard line, at the 12-yard line. 1:52 and counting here in the third quarter. Rams come out in the I on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Blue landed.
Sinclair to McCutcheon. And it's hard to run on the Bears. McCutcheon gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. The Bears have held him to 35 yards rushing. It's been tough for the Rams rushing offense today. McCutcheon usually gets about 100 every game. 2nd and 10 from the 12-yard line. 4 wide. The Bears are up 13-7. Sinclair in the shotgun. Hands off to Sean Wallace up the middle. And Wallace gets 6 down to the 6-yard line. Dante Miller on the tackle, the linebacker. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4. Under a minute left here in the third quarter. Bears up 13-7. Rams trying to retake the lead. They have it 3rd and 4 at the Bears 6. Rams need a touchdown to take the lead. In the offset I, Sinclair drops back. Sinclair looking, he's got time. Starting to break down, he throws, incomplete. Tried to throw into the corner. It'll bring up 4th and 4. And the Rams are going to have to settle for 3. Lucas Ewing will come on from 23 yards to pull the Rams close. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. The Bears lead is now 13-10 with 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. We're live from the LA Coliseum in Los Angeles, Week 12, here at Jammin' Sports. The Rams will kick off with 35 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. It's been a tight game. Both teams are in a must-win situation here Thomas Spears will kick off for the Rams. About 2 yards deep. McNeil brings it out over the 20. And Leon McNeil out to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 Bears with 32 seconds left. Here in the third quarter, Jason Plunkett comes out. His numbers on the day. The 11th year quarterback out of Army, Jason Plunkett. Plunkett spent 6 years with the Chiefs, now in his 5th year with the Bears. People forget his time with Kansas City. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. 5 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Plunkett draws back. Throws near side. Caught by Merrill. And Sean Merrill out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be a Chicago first down. On the tackle there for the Rams, number 21. That's John Nisa, the 5th-year safety out of Baylor. It's a first down for Chicago. Sean Merrill, the 10th-year tight end out of Arizona State. We're down to 10 seconds left. This should be the last play of the third quarter. 1st and 10 Bears. They come out with 3 backs in the backfield. Plunkett. They do not get the play off in time. At the end of 3, Bears up 13-10 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the LA Coliseum in Los Angeles. We go to the fourth quarter. In a tight ball game, the Bears lead the Rams 13-10. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 35 as we start the fourth and final quarter. I just don't see the loser of this game making the playoffs. They wouldn't be mathematically eliminated yet, but they'd be pretty much done. Plunkett in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Plunkett throws behind his receiver. He was looking for Merrill. Threw it behind him. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Or was it Montgomery? It might have been Montgomery he was throwing to. Adam Montgomery. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. Plunkett under center. Plunkett fakes the handoff. Plunkett steps up, and Plunkett's going to take off. He slides at the 45. That should be enough. 10 yards and a Chicago first down. That'll keep the drive alive, keep the clock moving. 7:42 and counting. Bears up by 3. It's been a low-scoring, hard-hitting game. 1st and 10 Chicago from their own 45. 7.5 minutes left. Bears come out in the eye. Plunkett hands off to Gavin Sparks, and Sparks gets taken down at the line of scrimmage by Toby Smith, the 12th year defensive tackle out of North Carolina. And be no gain. It'd be 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line. Bears come out 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun.
Let's go. Green 39.
Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws outside. Caught by Sparks. Turns downfield. And Sparks out to the 42-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 13. That'll be a Chicago first down. That'll move the chains, and now the Bears can eat up more time. If the Bears were to get a touchdown, you'd make it a 2-score game. Dante Jones, the defensive back, on the tackle. 1st and 10 Chicago from the Ram 42-yard line. Bears come out in the offset eye. Plunkett under center.
Let's go. 319.
Testerman in motion. Plunkett to Sparks. And Sparks gets taken down behind the line. It'll be a 3-yard loss. Randy Garrison, the linebacker, on the tackle. A loss of 3. It'll be 2nd and 13. It looked like Sparks ran into his fullback. He ran into the back of Don Testerman, his fullback. That slowed him down. We're coming up on 6 minutes left. Bears up by 3. 2nd and 13 for Chicago at the Ram 45. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett sets up a screen pass to Sparks. And Gavin Sparks out to the 44. That'll be a gain of just a yard to bring up 3rd and 12. Will Boone came up and made the tackle. 5:43 left. Again, just one game tonight. We'll be back with a doubleheader tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern. It'll be the Chiefs and Broncos, and that'll be followed by the Raiders and the 49ers. That'll be tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern. 3rd and 12 from the 44. Big 3rd down for Chicago. This is a big 3rd down for the Rams, too. 4 wide. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett back. Plunkett throws a screen, incomplete. He threw a screen pass a bit too wide. It'll be 4th down. That'll stop the clock with 5:26 left. And the Bears are going to have to punt. On 4th down, Chip Whitney back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's out of bounds at the 22. That's just a 22-yard punt. He kind of shanked that one. And now the Rams take over, throwing 22 with 5:22 left. Bears only lead by 3. They can tie it up with a field goal. Sinclair comes out. 5th-year quarterback out of Tennessee. Rams have time. We could have overtime in this one, the way this one's going. I wouldn't rule it out. 1st and 10 Rams. They come out 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair draws back. Throws deep. Caught by Jackson. Harold Jackson down the middle. He may go. Jackson. They finally catch him and take him down at the 7-yard line. Trying to add up the exact yardage here. 43 one way, 28 the other. That's 65 yards. Harold Jackson. He nearly scored. If not for the defensive back there, Douglas Burns, in his 6th year out of Virginia Tech, came up and made the tackle, saving the touchdown. I thought he was gone at one point. Harold Jackson in his 2nd year out of California, Berkeley. 65 yards. It'll be 1st and goal for the Rams. They have it at the Chicago 7-yard line. Under 5 minutes left in regulation. Rams looking to take the lead. Rams come out 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair drops back, throws near side, caught by Royal. And James Royal down to the 5, a gain of 2. Before being taken down by Andres Walters and Gary Fensick, number 45, the safety. Fensick in his 12th year out of California, Berkeley. A lot of Berkeley boys on both teams, I've noticed today. Davis in the house. We're in the 4th quarter. Bears lead the Rams 13-10. Rams are driving. They're at the doorstep. They're down to the Chicago 5-yard line, following a 65-yard pass to Harold Jackson. 2nd and goal from the 5. Rams come out 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair to Wallace, and Sean Wallace is in for the touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run by Sean Wallace, the former Charger, in his 8th year out of Ohio State. He spent 7 years with the Chargers, now in his 1st year with the Rams. What game was that? We had some blowouts on Saturday, the last time we played. That Seahawk Redskin game was not close. Yeah, not the Pats. That wasn't a good game. And now the extra point by Lucas Ewing. This will put the Rams up by 4. It'll force the Bears to score a touchdown. The kick is up. And the kick is good. And the Rams lead it 17-13 with 4:15 left to play. Evil Dead likes that. He took the Rams in this one. And now the Bears down by 4. They need a touchdown. No, it's the only game I'm doing tonight, Davis. I have some other things I have to take care of. I'll have 2 tomorrow night, though. Tomorrow night at 8:30 Eastern, it'll be the Chiefs and Broncos, and that'll be followed by the Raiders and the 49ers. Doubleheader tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central Time, 5:30 on the West Coast. If you're in Denver, 6:30. If you're out in Hawaii, 2:30 in the afternoon. Lucas Ewing will kick off. From the 3-yard line, McNeil over the 15, 20, 25, and Leon McNeil out to the 27-yard line. And that's where Chicago will have it, 1st and 10. So I have both Evil Dead and Sports Davis in here. My 2 longest running mods. Bears have 4 minutes and 12 seconds left. Down by 4. Chicago comes out 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws near side. He overthrows his receiver there, number 22. That's Gavin Sparks. And it'll be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 4:07 left. This game has gone back and forth here today. 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws. Caught by Seacrest in a crowd down to the 50-yard line. A gain of 23. What a catch by Robert Seacrest in his 9th year out of Memphis. Boy, he had like 4 Rams around him. He still caught it. That was a risky pass. Paid off, though. First down Bears at midfield. Clock is moving. .349 and counting. Bears have it at the 50-yard line, 1st and 10. They need a touchdown. They're down by 4. 5 wide, empty backfield for Plunkett on 1st down. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws. Incomplete. That was broken up by Dante Jones in his 8th year out of Princeton. They were looking for Robert Seacrest on that one. It'll be 2nd and 10. Boy, Jones, he should have picked that one off. He'd still be running had he picked it off. 2nd and 10 from the 50-yard line. 4 wide for Chicago. Plunkett in the shotgun. Dominique in motion. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws, and he missed again. He was looking for Gavin Sparks running down the sideline, and he missed him. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. 3:32 left to play. Bears still at midfield. On 3rd down, 5 wide for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun. 3rd and 10. Plunkett looking. Plunkett steps up. Throws deep down the sideline. He's got a man open. Banks out of the end zone. That was actually Sparks. I'm sorry. Gavin Sparks only got 1 foot in. He had a step, but the ball was thrown a little bit far. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And the Bears are going to punt. Interesting. Whitney will punt. They're going to trust their defense. And that goes out of bounds at the 4-yard line. What a punt by Chip Whitney. The Bears are going to trust their defense. They're going to try to get a turnover as they've pinned the Rams deep. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Sinclair, his day so far. Rams lead it 17-13, 3:19 left. And the Rams will start at their own 4-yard line. If you're Los Angeles, you want to pick up a few first downs here, eat up some time. And now the Rams come out. Sinclair under center.
All right, here we go. 3:19.
Sinclair hands off to McCutcheon. And Lawrence McCutcheon gets a first down. Nearly broke it out to the 18-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. And that'll be a Ram first down. The second year back out of Tennessee, Lawrence McCutcheon. It's a pretty good whiskey too, McCutcheon, if you ever had it. 3 minutes left. 1st and 10 for the Rams at their own 18. They come out in the I. Sinclair under center. Sinclair, play action. He's got all sorts of time. He's going to throw it deep. And it's caught by Levitt. No, incomplete. Gary Finsick knocked it away at the last second. I thought Dominic Levitt might have had it. Incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Oh, that was so close. I have to kind of scratch my head at the play call, though. That's not a high percentage play, and it will stop the clock. You want the clock to roll. 2:28 left to play. 2nd and 10 for the Rams at their own 18. Everybody in tight. Sinclair under center. Sinclair fakes the handoff. They pick up the blitz. He throws wide open. Bryce Barnett all the way down to the 47-yard line. A gain of 29 yards to Bryce Barnett. And that'll be a first down for the Rams. The big tight end making the catch. That's a huge play for the Rams. Up by 4. I mean, that's absolutely huge right there. And now the Rams can leisurely take it to the 2-minute warning now. I would just let it run down. They do. 2 minutes left. Rams up 17-13 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Los Angeles Coliseum, Los Angeles, California. Week 12. Both teams are 4-7, trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. Right now, the Rams lead at 17-13. They have the ball. The Bears are going to have to start using their timeouts. Rams from their own 47-yard line. Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And Lawrence McCutcheon picks up 4 out to the Bear 49-yard line. Make it 3. And the Bears take a timeout. They have 2 left. Rams have it at the Chicago 49-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. Rams trying to hang on. The Bears will host Miami next week. On 2nd and 7 from the 49. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon plows forward a yard out to the 48. Bears take another timeout. They have 1 left. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Yeah, the Bears host Miami. And the Rams are at Green Bay next week. Bears are down to their final timeout. It's 3rd and 6. They've got to get a stop here. If the Rams pick up the first down, it's pretty much over. Huge play right here. 3rd and 6 from the Chicago 48. 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair draws back. Throws. Caught by Royal. Down to the 31. A gain of 17. First down Rams. And the Bears take their final timeout. I think the fat lady is coming to the stage. That was a huge first down for the Rams. I just keep it on the ground at this point. You just run out the clock. It looks like the Rams are going to go to 5-7. And the Bears are going to drop to 4-8. Boy, the Bears have fallen this season. On 1st and 10, Sinclair under center. Keith in motion. Sinclair to McCutcheon, tries to get outside. The Bears are right there. A loss of 3. Back to the 34-yard line. Be 2nd and 13. On the tackle, number 56, Russell Smith. It'll be 2nd and 13. The Bears can't stop the clock. They're out of timeouts. A minute 30 left. Rams are just going to wind it down as far as they can go. 2nd and 13 at the Chicago 34-yard line. They line up in the I. Sinclair, play action. Sinclair looking, throws. Oh, that stops the clock. Incomplete. I don't know why you would do that. They were looking for Randy Fields, the rookie tight end out of Air Force. It'll be 3rd and 13 now. I would have kept the clock. I would have ran and keep that clock moving. And now they're just going to take a knee. Sinclair takes a knee. That's going to be 4th down. That's going to force the Rams. They have to do something now. I would have ran a play and ate up some time. Lucas Ewing will come on. This will be a 52-yard field goal attempt. It put the Rams up by 6. Oh, no, put them up by 7. Kick is up. And the kick is no good. Uh-oh. 15 seconds left. You missed the field goal. It was wide left. And now the Bears take over. They don't have any timeouts, but they have it at their own 42-yard line. You've given the Bears some great field position now. Oh, boy. Let's hope this doesn't bite the Rams in the butt here. They've given the Bears one more shot, albeit with no timeouts. But they've given them a shot. And I've seen this happen before. 4 wide. They're going to go for a Hail Mary. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett back. Plunkett throws into a crowd. Wobbly pass. Bouncing around. Incomplete. 10 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 10. They're looking for Seacrest. Once again, we'll be back on tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow to wrap up the week. Dante Jones knocked that one down. Second and 10 from the 42-yard line. Bears come out. They're going to try a Hail Mary again. This time, 3 to the near side. Plunkett drops back. Throws. And incomplete. He's underthrowing it. It'll be 3rd and 10. What I would do, I would send 3 wide down the field and then throw it underneath to somebody trailing and get big yardage out of it. We're down to 6 seconds. 3rd and 10 for the Bears at their own 42. They're going to try it again. 3 to the near side. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett back, throws. He threw it underneath this time. They were listening to me. Incomplete. They're looking for Montgomery, who is trailing the play. And now it's 4th down. Comes down to this final play right here. I hate that guy. I hate those guys. 4th and 10. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws into a crowd. Bouncing around, incomplete. Ball game. Your final score, the Rams 17, the Bears 13. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll see you tomorrow night, 8:30. Good night, everybody.